Good evening, race fans. Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the Sim500 Dirt Division, presented by CJ Auto21.com and Real Deal Sim Graphics. Live tonight from Knoxville Speedway, Pro Late Models, round number 6. 36 cars at last count, make it 38 cars now checked in for the event. Big shakeup since we were here last week. There is a big shakeup in our points. Ryan Bueller has taken over the top spot, 674 points. Josh Gerlach sitting at 648, 644 back to Robert Schaefer. 612 to Nick Cohan and Nick Shamborn, rounding out your top 5. 606, he tied with Mike Kelly. So 6 guys tied for the top 5 spots there. Ryan Bueller took advantage of a big mistake from Billy Rowley last week and has taken over the overall points. A lot of rounds left in this season. About 12 still to go after tonight, so plenty of time for these guys to make up for maybe 1 or 2 small mistakes. Big ones, I don't think. If you miss a race, I think they're probably going to be able to just about count you out here. But an awesome showing for these guys. Filling up server every single night. Putting on a good show. Ready to see these late models, pro late models tonight, attack this big half mile. You guys all thought there was a whole bunch of wing sprint car stuff going on in Knoxville. Well, not true. Right here virtually tonight we have late models instead. Full week of racing here on the Dirt Racing Network. We had Dirt Slingers kick off season 13 with their 360 series, the Monday Night Thunder. Last night, 2 shows. Tonight, right here with the Sim500 group. Tomorrow night, Dirt Slingers back at it again. They're Wednesday Night Warriors. They're a modified series getting its inaugural start. And then back again on Thursday night. Kara Stolfus will be here to cover the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw series. Drivers clearing the track right now, getting ready for their drivers meeting. As soon as they're done with that, they will go through their qualifying, and we will get ready to go to heat races. I am going to say we are probably going to have at least 3, possibly 4 heat races. Just looking at our car counts, up to a 39 now. 1 more entry checking in. Going to be a fun night regardless. Look down pit road here. All the cars getting ready to finish up drivers meeting and then get ready to go out there for qualifying. So everybody kind of getting them lined up, ready to go. Appreciate everybody being here, guys. Say hi in the chat. Doesn't matter where you're at. Twitch, YouTube, or on the Facebook channels. I can see everybody. Or at least I think I can see everybody. Last time I said that we had a little bit of a glitch in the communications between Restream and our communication. I see Mason Hines saying hello up there, giving a link to somebody. Appreciate that, as always. Guys, don't forget, if you are on Facebook, drop by the Dirt Racing Network page, like, share, and follow us. Right now, around 9,400 followers. Pretty good number. We enjoy that. Waiting to run into that 10,000, that big 5-digit mark. We're going to do something special for everybody. Twitch and YouTube growing crazily. We started with no subscribers, and we are 200, 250 on each page, so appreciate all you guys doing that. If you're tuning in there, be sure to say hi in the chat. Don't hold back. Drivers meeting about to wrap up, qualifying about to get started, and that makes it time for our pre-race activities.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, a big thank you once again to Sam and Johnny Foley for giving us our invocation and our national anthem. Appreciate those guys week in, week out. Robert Schaefer, quick in qualifying. Shea Paulo, Damian Leininger, Chase Austin, and Kyle Benke. Your top five are right now. Top five spots not separated by much, less than a tenth, about 68 1/100ths of a second. 723 for your pole sitter. Fifth place at a 781. So the top five are very tight. Those sevens go back to sixth place, and then we barely break into the eights at seventh. So this field very close in qualifying throughout your top 10. Not barely a tenth of a second across that top 10. So a very good effort for those guys. For Robert Schaefer. Quickest of the bunch as qualifying wraps up. We'll get ready for heat race number 1. 11 cars scheduled. 4 heat races for you. We get ready to go down here to the end of pit road where the cars are staging out. We will run through our starting lineup on the pole. The Full Moon Garage. Number 97 out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania. Robert Schaefer on his outside. Kyle Benke in the 52 car. Row 2 on the inside. The Wicked Energy Gum Elbows Up Sim Racing Team. Number 79 from New Paris, Ohio, the rowdy one, Billy Rowley. And on his outside, his teammate in the Jessup Logistics, number 25 from West Middlesex, Pennsylvania, Richie Preston. Row 3 on the inside, the Ultimate Dirt TV, Black Diamond Motorsports, number 54 from Ellington, Florida, John Batista. And on the outside of him, the Sugar Tit Moonshine, number 02 from Greenville, South Carolina, Shannon Wood. Row 4 on the inside, Robert Harley, the 34 car on his outside, the Grand Slam Graphics number 89 from Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, Mason Hine. And in the 5th row on the inside, the 80 car, Mark Bratcher with Chris Jabot in the 5 on the outside of him. And on the back row, all by himself, Dennis Breigel in the 133 car. So first of 4 heat races. Top 3 goes straight to the feature from each one. We'll have half a dozen when we get there. We'll take 6 more from each of the 2 consolation races. Make a field of 24 cars, put 30 laps on the board. These guys will get at it. A little bit of track work done between practice and qualifying. Now the driver's out here on a relatively fresh service, waiting to go green. From in behind the pace truck down here in turn number 4, he will make his move to pit road, and the leader or the pole sitter will take control of the field. We'll get a green start. 10 laps for these guys. each time. So sit back, enjoy. Make sure you let me know you're there. I will say hi as soon as I see you post something in the chat. But it is time to go racing right here. Sim500 Dirt Division. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. Great start for all the cars. Everybody pretty even heading down into 1 and 2. It looks like Schaefer is going to come out of turn 2 with the lead. Billy Rowley tightly in tow. And now John Batista works his way into that third and all-important transfer spot. And he got around Benke. Benke had a little bit of company on the inside, but Robert Harley couldn't keep the car straight. And he's going to fall back a little bit further even than that. Back to 6th, 7th position now as Shandon Wood got around him. Richie Preston also in the 25, around in behind Benke. Right now, everybody kind of single file around the bottom. Watch these guys get these laps in. We'll see if anybody makes a mistake. You know the guy right behind him is going to pounce right on him. Robert Harley finally settling that 33 car into the 7th position. Mason Hine in behind that. And then Mark Bratcher, Chris Jabot, and Dennis Breigel. And right now, it is all Robert Schaefer. Quickly getting away from Billy Rowley. 0.6 of a second. Rowley's got his hands full. He has got the 54 machine of JB, John Batista, right behind him. Trying to put that pressure on, make him slip up, open the door. John will try to go by, because if John doesn't do something, he's going to have company here pretty quick. About another car and a half back to Kyle Benke. Richie Preston works the inside, puts the 25 car down against the berm. He's inside there on the 52 of Benke. Just not able to get the run down the front stretch. Halfway home, under 5 laps to go now. Schaefer almost a full second. Streaking away from second, third, fourth, and fifth right there on the screen. Rowley in second, Batista in third. Benke still hanging on to fourth, and Richie Preston in that 5th spot. Benke now trying to put the nose in, shows it to Batista. Batista, momentum out of 4. 3 laps to go that time by. You can see how close these 3 cars running. That is second, third, and fourth. Top 3 transfer directly to the feature race. Everybody else has to go through the consolation races. And with 2 to go, 1.3 second lead for Robert Schaefer. Just gone from these guys. And pulling away every lap, stretching it out to a 1.5 seconds this time heading into turn 3. He'll get the white flag out of turn 4 one more time. Heat race number 1. We'll watch the battle. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Transfer spots on the line right here. They are under the white flag. Just about a half a lap to go. Rowley still hanging on to second. Batista now has gapped himself about 2 car lengths in front of Benke. It's out of turn 4, final time. Checker flag in hand for the flag man. Heat race 1 goes to Robert Schaefer. Billy Rowley, John Batista going to the feature with him. Everybody else, get ready for Consi time. That'll be your next on-track adventure. So 1 in the books. We'll get ready for heat number 2. Got a guy that started the season off pretty hot shoe here. Kind of cooled off, missed a week. It's going to hurt him eventually. He's on the pole for this one. The over-the-wall photography, elbows up sim racing, number 21, Hanford, California, Shea Paulo. On his outside, the 2 car of Mike Kelly. Row 2 inside, 68 car of Barry Sorensen. On his outside, Justin Fuller in the 51. Row 3 on the inside, the gray auto, number 06 of Ryland Gray. To the outside of him, the 82 machine to Catch Fence Apparel, elbows up Sim Sports, Bloomington, Indiana's Dustin Griffiths. Row 4 inside, the Checkers and Wreckers HRT Sim Team, number 118 out of Rensselaer, Indiana, Josh Hessen. And on the outside of him, Scott Simley in the 12 car. Row 5, the GRP Wegman IRAP, number 617 from Fairview Heights, Illinois, Lance Keister. And on the outside of him in the 78 car, going to be Jason Holder. And that is your 10 car field. for heat race number 2. Again, 10 laps. Top 3 go to the feature. Everybody else has to play in the soup. Oh, hello, Frank Stavely. Hey, what are you doing, NASCAR? Why ain't you in here racing, buddy? Thought this was your jig right here. These late models, man. All right. Lights off on the pace truck. They will be going green out of turn 4. 10 cars, 10 laps, top 3 to the feature. Everybody else still got work to do. Shea Paul, new skin on the 21 car. Maybe that's why he had to take a week off, because they had to put that fancy wrap on the 21 machine there. He won the season opener in the sprint cars, but he is ready to lead us to the green in heat 2. Green flag in hand. Good jump for the 21 car. He's going to have the lead through 1 and 2. Mad dash behind him. Sorensen and Kelly side by side. Sorensen comes away. 45 machine into position number 2. Kelly into third. Justin Fuller sitting in fourth. The white machine down on the inside now puts his nose on the inside of the 2 machine of Kelly. End of 1, trying to put himself in a transfer spot by the end of lap 2. Here comes catch fence himself, old Dustin Griffiths, running that purple 82 machine up on the high side, trying to use the momentum line. Woo! Little contact between he and Fuller. Pushed in the right rear of Fuller, and I'm not sure what it did to the right front of Griffith's car, if anything. And now Griffiths puts it on the inside. 118 car. Josh Hessen straight into the fence. Took the nose off the car. No caution. He's able to keep rolling. But I don't know what caused him to go straight up there and hit the outside wall in turn 3. But that'll make it for a difficult heat race for sure for him. Paulo in front. Almost 4 tenths of a second over Sorensen. Kelly running third. Fuller, Griffiths, Ryland Gray, Scott Smiley, Jason Holder, Lance Keister, and Josh Hessen falling off the pace quickly. Working lap number 5. Going to be halfway this time by no change in your front 3. Just a little bit more gap between Sorensen and Kelly now, as Sorensen actually closing the gap on Apollo. Both cars moved up about a car width right there. Go on board and watch what Barry Sorensen is doing in here to try to catch Paulo. Now got the nose to the high side. Big run down the front stretch. Inside 4 laps to go. Crosses over on the exit of 2. You saw the purple and white car go by on the right side. A new leader in the 45 machine, Barry Sorensen. Sorensen was quickest in practice by quite a bit. And now starting to show some of that speed towards the end of this heat race. They'll have 2 to go out of 4 this time. Sorensen, Paulo, Mike Kelly still sits in third. Justin Fuller a distance back and forth. And then Ryland Gray now has worked his way around Dustin Griffiths into the 5th spot. Griffiths is 6th. Simley, Holder, Keister, and Hessen rounding out the field. But down into turns 3 and 4. When they come out of turn 4, they'll see the white flag one more time around heat race number 2. Barry Sorensen took the lead about 3 laps ago, and he has extended out almost 6/10 of a second over Shea Paulo. Mike Kelly hanging on to that 3rd and final direct transfer spot. It looks like exactly how they are going to finish this time. Sorensen's going to win it with Paulo 2nd, Kelly 3rd. And then we'll see Fuller, Gray, Griffiths, Simley, Holder, Keister, and Hessen in our B mains. Very clean racing to this point. You can see the slick line starting to develop about a car width up off the bottom in both ends of the track. So just waiting to see if that starts to change the dynamic out there, give these guys room to roam. On the pole for heat race number 3, the 35 car of Damian Leininger, and on his outside deal with the wall photography, elbows up Sim Sports number 72 from Milford, Ohio, Jeff Stewart. Row 2 on the inside, the Ultimate Dirt TV 19 Designs Tim Sims, Black Diamond Motorsports number 36. Out of Sellersburg, Indiana, the Lawnmower Man, Nathan Davis. And on the outside of him in the 43 car was going to be Reed Rundle. Row 3 inside, the 83, Johnny Thomas. The outside, the 01, Nick Shamborn. In the 4th row on the inside, the 99 of Brandon Walter. The 101 of Dan Banner. And on the back row by himself, the 228 car, the Dirty Boys Motorsports. Machine out of St. Jacob, Illinois, Frank Stavely. Already into heat race number 3. 10 more laps, top 3 to the feature. Everybody else into one of the 2 B mains. So lights off on the pace track. Getting ready to cut these guys loose down here in turn 4. Leininger and Stewart on the front row. So far, the pole sitter has had the advantage each and every time, and he does once again. As soon as that pace truck turned left, Leininger punched the gas. He is away with the lead. It looks like Davis, the 36 car, going to put a move on Jeff Stewart. He is going to take over second. Stewart's going to fall into third. Thomas in behind that, but here comes Shamborn around the top side. Nick Shamborn trying to make quick work of that 83 car. Johnny Thomas, he wants to set his sights on the 72 machine. You can't focus on one till you clear the other. And a big drive way out wide. Shamborn nicks the fence with the right rear. Barely slowed him down. He probably only lost about 1 car length right there. And now Thomas gets out of shape. Shamborn went through the middle. He is going to take 4th. Now he can focus on the back end of the 72 car of Stewart. Stewart still sitting in 3rd. Nathan Davis in the 2nd spot. And he is all over your leader, Damian Leininger. Leininger, the black and green car with the red numbers. Trying to hang on to the lead. Looks like the track is moving up lane by lane right now. As Jeff Stewart's making it a 3-way party. These guys nose to tail at the end of 4. Still about a car and a half. First, second to third. Halfway home, heat race number 3. Leininger, Davis, Stewart, Shamborn. Good distance back, about 2nd and a half right now. You see he is just coming out of 2. 3rd place car was going into 3. So about a straightaway behind with 4 laps to go if he wants to make one of the direct transfer spots. In the front 3, look like they are content to just cruise around right here. 1, 2, 3. Guarantee their spots into the feature. 3 to go this time. Go back, look, Johnny Thomas still not able to catch Shamborn. Right behind that, Brandon Walter, Frank Savely, and Reed Rundle having a pretty decent little battle here. Dan Banner, a good distance back off of everybody here. Look at, he's going into 3. Leaders are already halfway down the front stretch. Battle for the front. Leininger got a little out of shape out of 4. Davis saw the open door, put the 36 car right through it. New leader. And now Leininger way out of shape again on the exit of the corner. That may allow Stewart to do something with him here on the exit of 4 if he does it again. Not that time. White flag in the air. Nathan Davis out in front. Leininger second. Stewart is third. I think Leininger found a little bit of berm up there on the outside of the backstretch, but it isn't going to help anybody. Davis is going to win it. A little bit of fender bending going on down the front stretch, but it's Leininger second. Stewart is third. Then Chambord, Thomas, Walter, Savely, Rundle, and Banner. So track starting to get a little race here. 3 in the books. 1 more heat to go. On the pole for heat race number 4, the 69 car, Chase Austin. On his outside, the CJ Automotive Dizzy Motorsports number 21, Nazareth, Pennsylvania's Nick Cohan. Row 2 inside, the Lucas Oil Culvers GSR number 07. From Manitowoc, Wisconsin, Ryan Bueller. And on the outside of him, the Checkers and Wreckers HRT Sim Racing number 47. From Menominee, Wisconsin, Tim Christensen. On the inside of row number 3, another HRT Sim Racing team. The 23 car of Todd Hook, Neosho, Missouri, his hometown. On his outside, the 46 car of Kyle Henshaw. On the inside of row number 4, the BAR Transport number 63 from Muskegon, Michigan, Bill Coy. And on the outside of him, in the 26, Trevor Henker. And on your back row, on the inside, Doug Sigmund, the 04 car. And on the outside of him, the 137 of Charles Silvis. Your final 10 cars. Final heat race. Top of 3 once again to our feature. That'll put 12 in the A main. We'll send everybody else to 2 B mains. We'll take 6 from each of those. And we will be ready to put 30 green flag laps on the board for our feature tonight. Very clean racing so far. Big, wide, fast track. The guys handling it very well. We'll see who comes out of here picking up a heat race win. Yeah, Stuart, it looked like everybody kind of minded their P's and Q's right there. Nobody did anything silly, so you guys are all going to transfer into the A main, and we'll see what you guys can do with 30 laps on the board. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 4 is underway. Good battle, side by side, all the way back to the field into turns 1 and 2 on the exit. Chase Austin had the lead. Bueller not content to let that get too far away from him. He showed him his nose on the inside. Now he's got company on the outside. Nick Cohan putting the 21 car almost a slide job. 69 and 7 got together. Thought it was going to open the door for Cohan. He couldn't do anything with it. Couldn't get the car cut down quick enough. And once again, the big power slide job into 3 and 4. Now Bueller has the lead. Put Austin second. Cohan is third. Christensen right in behind him. Slide job for the lead again. Austin, he took it back out of 2. These two trading a little bit of paint down the backstretch. Slide job and a crossover once again. That time at the line, Bueller had it. Here comes Austin one more time. I don't think he's going to get there this time. Bueller may seal the deal right there. Through the door, slams it shut, threw the lock on it. He may not get past again the rest of this heat race. Austin not giving up, going to come back in, put some pressure on him, trying to get to that inside, wants to open that door for a slide job, I am sure. Just looks like too much momentum off the top side. We're going to be halfway home this time off of turn number 4, and Bueller may open up the lead just a little down the front stretch here. Not that time. Good grip on the bottom for the 69. Slide job across. Just too little too late. Great battle for the lead. Now Christensen has gotten around Cohan. He's into third. Cohan's trying to hang on in front of Todd Hook. Hook has the inside in the 23 machine. Can he bring it up across the nose? No, leaves the door open. They are going to drag race down the backstretch. This is for 4th and 5th right here. Best battle on the track right at the moment. Hook trying to bring the 23 car up and will seal the deal. He just didn't leave. He didn't close the space off enough. He left a little too much, and Cohan was able to work with it. That time, Hook takes 4th away from Cohan. We'll go back to the front. 2 to go this time. Bueller still in front of this one. Austin now's got his hands full. Christensen He's trying to take second away, sliding. Didn't get it there. Don't think he thought he was going to clear him. He backed it down a little, left a little bit of room on the top. Austin was able to work with it. Well, this time out of 3 and 4, Christensen takes second. Now move Austin onto the bubble. If they weren't running out of laps, I think Hook might have something for him, but we're on the white flag lap. Ryan Bueller into 3 and 4. Final time. Final heat race of the night. He'll pick up the win. He's going to the A main. Christensen's going with him, and so is Austin. We'll see Hook, Cohan, Hanshaw, Silvis, Hinker, Sigmund, and Coy in our B mains. And we'll get the first of those out on the track here in just a moment. Two B mains, 13 cars. On the pole will be Kyle Benke in the 52, the 01 and Nick Shamborn on his outside. Richie Preston, the 25, inside row 2, 83 of Johnny Thomas, the outside of that row. Row 3 inside, Shannon Wood, the 02, 99 of Brandon Walter on the outside. The 4th row, Robert Harley, the 34 on the inside, Frank Stabley in the 228 on the outside of that row. 5th row, Mason Hine inside, the 89 car, the 43 of Reed Rundle, the outside. Inside row number 6, Mark Bratcher, the 80. Outside, Dan Banner in the 101. And on the back row in the 5 car, Chris Jabot in the 5. So top 6, 15 laps. Everybody else will be done. Those 6 cars will start in our feature tonight. One more time around behind the pace truck. We'll green when we come out of turn 4 the next time. All right, the pace truck's going to make the hard left turn right about here. Waiting on the Benke to give us the throttle. There he does, a green flag in the air. B-main number 1 underway. Benke had the lead all the way through 1 and 2. He's going to have it on the exit. Shamborn now going to put himself into second. Side-by-side battle between Preston and Thomas for third. Side by side for the next 2 rows behind that car, way out of shape at the back. I want to say that's Bratcher's car that was way out of shape. Him or Mason Hine. One of the two was way out of shape. We're watching a tight battle for second now. Richie Preston, power move off the top side. Trades a little paint with Shamborn as he went by, but he takes over second. Shamborn to third. Thomas, Walter, and Wood, your top 6, the 02 car. That black machine right there now up to 5th. Robert Harley. 33 car down on the bottom has 6th. Thomas's car was way out of shape, and he stacked everybody behind him up. And that changed the running order drastically. Right now, Staveley, a red, white, and black car on the top side. 28 machine trying to take the 6th spot away from Harley. Harley's down on the bottom. Just not quite enough momentum yet. Get that 28 car around. Secure that spot side by side this time at the line, dead even. This is for the 6th and final transfer spot. You see Reed Rundle and Johnny Thomas both in here trying to get it. Contact there between the 228 and the 33. Staveley and Harley. Harley lost 2 spots now. Staveley has 6th. Johnny Thomas has 7th. And Reed Rundle, the 43 machine, trying to work his way around the top side. He'd like to put Harley in behind him and start attacking the 83 and the 228. Meanwhile, at the front, Benke half a second over Preston. Shamborn still third. Walter Wood, your top 5. That battle heating up for 6th. That time Johnny Thomas got a good launch off of 2. Stabley still has the spot. Car 228 car finds the fence. New transfer car, the 83 machine. Johnny Thomas, now Reed Rundle goes to the inside. Moves Stabley up the hill. Moves Stabley back to the 8th position. Rundle has 7th, at least for the time being. He's going to try to put Chase on the 83. We're watching a battle right outside our transfer spots right here. 83 car, your final direct transfer car. Johnny Thomas hanging on to that. Good battle in front of him. Wood and Walter mixing it up pretty good there. That's 4th and 5th. Still a half-second lead coming to the 5 to go mark. Benke, Preston, Shamborn, Walter Wood, and Johnny Thomas, your top 6 now. Stabley still battling with Reed Rundle, but those two battling each other and losing ground to Thomas. Shamborn now has company. Brandon Walter, the 99 machine, has creeped up to the back bumper there. 4 to go this time by. Richie Preston now going to the bottom, see if he can use the inside, find a little grip there and close the gap on Kyle Benke. Putting that left front up on top of that berm. Getting that car to rotate a little bit with the power down. Had it down to a quarter of a second, lost a little bit of time right there. That mistake in turns 3 and 4. Inside, 2 to go. Still Benke, Preston, Shamborn, Walter Wood, and Thomas. Back to the battle for the lead as they come to the white flag. Benke, 4 car lengths heading into turn 3. Checkered flag waving out of turn 4. Benke's going to the A. Preston's going with him. Shamborn, Walter Wood, and Thomas will all be in the 30-lap feature. Rundle, Stabley, Banner, Bratcher, Jabot, Hine, and Harley. Done for the evening. Our first elimination cars. We'll get ready for B-Main number 2 here. 15 cars scheduled to be in this one. Going to be the 51 of Justin Fuller on the pole, the 23 of Todd Cook to his outside. Row 2 inside, the 06 Ryland Gray, the outside 21 Nick Cohan. 82 car, Dustin Griffiths inside row 3. Kyle Henshaw on the 46 on his outside. Row 4, the 12 of Smiley inside. 137 of Silvis on the outside. Row 5 on the inside. Jason Holder, the 78 car, the 26 of Todd Hinker on his outside. In the 6th row on the inside, Lance Kieser, the 617. Doug Sigmund, the 04 on the outside of row number 6. Josh Hessen, the 118 car. We saw him have a terrible crash in his heat race. He is going to start inside row 7 with Bill Coy in the 63 on his outside. And on the back row, Dennis Bragel in the 133 car. So, all 15 car. Nope, Bill Coy's car. I do not see it on the grid. Missing the 63 car. So, 14 cars making the call. Get them out here on the speedway, get them lined up. One more full lap around, and we will cut them loose out of turn 4. Top 6 Going into the A main. Everybody else will be done for the evening. We'll have our 24 cars. We'll be ready for our feature race. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Thank you for being here, spending your Tuesday evening with us. Hope you're enjoying the show. Like, shares, and follows over on the Dirt Racing Network page on Facebook. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, subscribe. You'll know every time we go live. Right now, looking at 4 nights a week for the foreseeable future. All right, lights off on the pace truck. He's getting ready to take the hard left turn into the pits. B main number 2 under the green flag. We are racing. Fuller wasted no time building a pretty good lead down through 1 and 2, 3 wide behind that. Cohan, Hook, and Gray. They sort that out to 2 wide. Cohan had a good run down the backstretch. He nosed into second right at the entry to turn 3, and he's going to make it 3 wide on the outside again. Put Justin Fuller in the box. Rylan Gray down on the bottom. The 06 car, Nick Cohan, running wide right here up on the top shelf, and he is stretching the 21 car all the way out. Gray into second, Fuller, then Hook. Griffiths down on the bottom, has a transfer spot right now. He's in 5th, and Kyle Henshaw, the 46 car. Those are your top 6 at the end of 2. 1 car alone in that top 6, not running from the center of the track north. He is running down on the very inside. Got there to 3 wide, put a little door paint on the 23 of Todd Hook's car. 82 machine looking for good traction on the inside down the backstretch and into turn 3. Still Cohan, 0.4 of a second over Gray. Gray in front of Fuller. Griffiths has 4th away from Hook at the line. He's running the bottom. Hook is running up on the top. Hook in 5th, and then you see Kyle Henshaw right on the right-hand edge of the screen. He is your 6th and final transfer car. Now Gray went to the bottom in front of Griffiths. Griffiths has worked his way up to 3rd, running down there on the very bottom of the track. Rylan Gray now has taken that line and covered it up. So Griffiths tried a different tactic, didn't really work out too good. He'll fall back in line, size up the competition, maybe go do it again. Here comes Fuller. Fuller got down to the inside of Griffiths right there. Made a bid to take 3rd away. Griffiths now keeps the car locked on the bottom in 3 and 4, and he scoots away about 5 car lengths. Rylan Gray making up time on the top side. He's caught Nick Cohan. We will move to that battle as we just passed the halfway point. B main number 2. Cohan off of 4, still has the lead by about a nose at the line, but Gray is making the bottom work. Now slider in 1 and 2. Cohan crosses over, cuts underneath, contact between those two. Gray puts it in the fence. Now Griffiths is going to take a run at him. Cohan has the lead back. Battles for second, Gray and Griffiths. Side by side at the line. I think Gray had it by about a foot. Gray now 1 car length. Catching back up to the 21 car. Finds the car out of shape on the cushion in 3 and 4. That gets Griffiths back to the inside. He had second at the line. 5 laps to go. Fuller right there. Top 4 on the screen. Still Hook and Hessen now. Josh Hessen, the 118 car, worked his way around Kyle Henshaw. He's got a transfer spot in hand. Can he hold off the 46 machine? Good run there. 4 to go this time. Back to the battle at the front. Still Cohan hanging on to the lead, barely over Griffiths, who is now in second. Gray into 3rd. Fuller still sits 4th. You saw Todd Hook at the top side. He runs in fifth, the 23 car. Hessen, the 118, that took over the sixth spot from Hanshaw. Now Trevor Hinkert trying to work his way up there, running out of laps. Going to be 2 to go this time out of turn 4. Griffith still working the bottom. He has the lead that time. 2 to go. Fuller got around Gray. Least with the slide job. Looks like he's going to make that stick. Gray falls back to fourth. Oh, contact. Griffiths. Let's go see what happened quickly. We got to get back to the action. We're coming down to the end of this thing, but I wanted to see what happened here. Griffiths got to run out of 2 down the backstretch. Car on the outside. Maybe he didn't realize he was there. Right now, Justin Fuller has your lead on the final lap. Rylan Gray, Nick Cohan. Big contact. Hessen into it. Here come cars squirting them through. It looks like Hook is second. Henker is third. Hessen. Hanshaw. Oh, this is going to take a second. Cohan got 6th out of all that. He makes the transfer. I would imagine there's going to be a couple of ruffled feathers here. Let's jump back. Let's go see what happened. They're right behind Justin Fuller. This is first, second, and third right here. Gray down the back stretch, rubs the car a little into the wall. Oh, went in there, got it up on the berm a little, slowed it down. I think Cohan thought he was just going to slide right through there. And he puts the nose up underneath the back of the 06 car. And, well, sometimes things just happen, I guess. All right, the guys are going to have a couple of minutes of warm-up, and while they do, we want to give some love to one of our big sponsors. Big thank you to Tim Diggles at Tim Sims. I believe he is still up in Iowa. Getting ready to watch some sprint car racing up there. Down to about 35 seconds here. 30 laps already on the big board. 24 cars ready to do battle. B-Main there, that second one started to heat up quite a bit. Had a little fender rubbing, a little contact, couple cars spun out. A lot of them still transfer through, so we'll see if there's any kind of residual effect from that when these guys get ready to drop the green here in a few seconds. All right, feature time. As soon as the cars start to grid out here on the front stretch, we will run through our starting lineup. On the pole, the 97 car, Robert Schaefer. 2 is outside, and the 68, Barry Sorensen. Row 2, Nathan Davis on the inside. The 36 machine, the 07, Ryan Bueller on the outside. 79, Billy Rowley inside row number 3, and on his outside in the 21 car, Shea Paulo. Row 4, Damian Leininger, the 35 inside. The 47 of Tim Christensen sits to his outside. The 5th row, 54 machine, John Batista inside. The outside belongs to the 2 car of Mike Kelly. In the 6th row, Jeffrey Stewart, the 72 inside. The 69, Chase F. Austin on the outside. Kyle Benke, the 52, inside row 7 with Justin Fuller in the 51 on his outside. The 8th row, the 25, Richie Preston inside. The 23, Todd Hook outside. Row 9, the 01, Nick Shamborn on the inside. Trevor Hinkert on the outside in the 26. Row number 10, Brandon Walters, 99 inside. 118, Josh Hessen outside. Row 11, the 02 of Shannon Wood. The 46 of Kyle Henshaw. And on the back row, On the inside, Johnny Thomas, the 83 machine, and just squeaking into the field, the 21 of Nick Cohan. That is your 24-car starting field. Ready for 30 laps. A good look at the 79 car of Billy Rowley. Going to start inside row number 3. See what can happen from that position. But right now, Schaefer Sorensen bringing us to the green. We are ready to go racing right here. CJAuto21.com. Sim500 Dirt Division underway. Good start on the front row for Schaefer. He jumps to a quick lead down into 1 and 2. Nathan Davis down on the bottom. Barry Sorensen up on the top. That's your top 3. Sorensen's going to get a good run down the backstretch. He'll take second back away from Davis. Rowley now drives it deep into the bottom of 3 and 4. Caution in behind. Plenty of cars. Backwards up there. We're going to go with the 99 car of Brandon Walter, maybe? Right in the middle of this. He's down on the bottom. Black and white car with the gold numbers. Down into the inside. All that happens out in front of him. It looks like maybe Richie Preston was part of that. Have to go back and see. Take a quick look. Got plenty of time. They're getting the field lined up. 25 car Preston, 52 car Benke. Oh, big net code right there. There was a good half a car between those guys, and it lifted up the back of the 52 car. And that is no bueno for anybody. So Schaefer, Sorensen, Davis, Bueller, Rowley, Paulo, Leininger, Christensen, Batista, and Kelly make up the top 10. Hey, welcome from the Twitch channel over there, John. Thank you for tuning in. All right, lights off on the pace truck. Going to go 2 by 2 again. Get these guys back to racing here. Still 29 laps to go. Still going to be Schaefer and Sorensen on the front row. Schaefer, quick jerk to the left, punches the throttle, green flag back in the air. He had the lead going into 1 and 2. Once again, Davis on the bottom. I think Sorensen's going to have a big run on the exit of 2, and he'll take the spot back. Bueller slides into line behind that. He is 4th, and then it's a side-by-side battle. 2 teammates. Rowley on the inside, Paulo on the top side. 5th and 6th right there. Now Davis put a little bit of pressure, put that white nose up underneath the back of the 45 machine. Just wasn't able to do anything with it when they got down to 1. Barry Sorensen closes the gap on Robert Schaefer. Good battle there. You see him 2 wide. Slide job across the nose from Sorensen. Schaefer able to cut underneath. He'll take the car into the bottom in 3 and 4. Who's going to have the lead when they come out and head for the flag stand? Quarter of a car length. Barry Sorensen, your new leader. Schaefer in 2nd. Bueller got around Davis. Paulo got around Davis. Moved Davis back to 5th. Here comes John Batista on the inside of the Rowdy one, Billy Rowley. 54 car right down on the bottom. Making that inside work. Rowley way wide. Almost got it 3 wide. Christensen and Austin. They battle side by side for 8th and 9th. Single file through the top 5. Top 6 now. 7th, the side-by-side battle. Batista on the inside. Rowley up top. Billy Rowley, the 79 car, trying to find the momentum on the exits. Not quite able to get it there. Batista rolling the bottom, making the 54 car go forward. He clears Rowley, now puts pressure on his teammate Davis. Batista up to 5th. Paulo's in 4th. Then Bueller's in 3rd. He's going to the outside. Schaefer in 2nd. Sorensen, your leader. 8 down, 22 still to go. Good battle all over the track. We're going to look at 11th place. 3 wide. Hessen's in the middle. Kelly was on the bottom. Leininger went to the top side. He took the spot away. Now has his sights set in the top 10. Jeff Stewart, 72 car, rides in that 10th spot. Christensen in front of that. Austin, Chase Austin, 69 machine, right behind Billy Rowley. Rowley runs 7th. Davis has slid back to 6th, started in the 4th or 5th spot, was up to 2nd momentarily. John Batista running in 5th. Then Shea Paulo, Ryan Bueller. And then Schaefer and Sorensen. Those two guys, close, tight battle. Bueller keeps putting it in positions where he can try to take spots, just not able to capitalize. And he is going to hang on to 3rd. Looks like the guy's settling in. Maybe a long run here. Outside your top 10. Now 11th, Hessen still battling with Kelly for 11th and 12th. Leininger back in behind that. He got it passed by both Kelly and Leininger while we were gone. Justin Fuller, Todd Hook, 14th and 15th. Trevor Henker and Caution in behind. We're going to go look 52 car. Kyle Benke. See what happened to him here. You see Johnny Thomas is in right behind that. Shannon Wood, the 02 car. Oh, little hooky and spinny action right there. Looked like Johnny Thomas got right up underneath the 52 car, lifted the rear wheels off the ground, and it's hard to keep the car going straight when you do that. Look at your top 10 there. Sorensen, Schaefer, Bueller, Paulo, Batista, Davis, Rowley, Austin, Christensen, and Stewart. In that order. Coming up on halfway, 13 laps complete, 17 still to go. Houston, Texas. How humid is it down there right now, Roy? I imagine it is stifling down there. It's anything like it is here. It was 97 degrees with about 950% humidity. Started off the morning with a bunch of rain, and that just made for a fantastic afternoon. It was awesome. All right. 2x2 for the start again. White still on the pace truck. I think guys are just anticipating that we are going to have a double wide or restart. Track definitely starting to widen out, showing some wear. Looks like the middle groove possibly starting to show a little coloration. Maybe somebody will find that. We'll see a car come through the middle and start making up time. I know Batista was using the bottom. The 54 car there was using the bottom, and he came forward several positions. He's all the way up inside your top 5 right now by running on the bottom. But your two leaders been using the top, and they've been able to hold serve out in front of the field. Green flag back in the air. 17 laps to go. Sorensen. Now Bueller with the slide job across Schaefer's nose. Locks that down. Move Bueller to 2nd. Schaefer back to 3rd. He had to check up, and that allows John Batista to get around him. 54 machine into the 3rd spot. Shea Paulo making a bid for 4th, trying to take that away from Schaefer. He's 3 wide. Rowley was on the bottom of that stack. Billy Rowley, the rowdy one, trying to go 3 wide, see if he can take that car to the bottom and go forward. Not this time. Schaefer pulls ahead of Paulo to 4th. Paulo in 5th. Rally 6, Christensen. Now on the bottom of a 3-wide stack. He's got Davis in the middle, and Austin was on the outside briefly. That is back for 7th, 8th, and 9th position. 2 wide, several deep back here after the top 6. Davis checked up for Christensen. Austin went in. Austin found. Oh, Austin's all out of shape. He clipped that berm and got that 69 car way out of shape. And once he did that, he was kind of just along for the ride. He ping-pong balled it around there for just a second. Got under the back end of the 36 car. It slowed him down. He went up on the berm, then gets clipped by Mike Kelly, Jeff Stewart, a host of others. Still, 22 cars on the track. 25 car, Richie Preston now, the second retiree. Sorensen, Bueller, Batista, Schaefer, Paulo, Rowley, Davis, Christensen, Austin, and Kelly. And Austin out of that. He is not up there, so it will be Mike Kelly in 9th and Josh Hessen into the 10th spot. Just went past the halfway point, so still about 14 laps to go. Third caution. Ready to restart down here in turn number 4 as soon as the pace truck gets up off the track. Barry Sorensen and Ryan Bueller on the front row for the restart. Good jump for Sorensen. He is going to have the lead. Bueller's going to have his hands full. JB down to the inside. The 54 machine has been making that bottom side work the entire night, and he gets a good run out of 2. Put John Batista into second. Bueller back to third. Bueller's got his hands full. Schaefer sees what Batista is doing. He's going to go to the bottom and see if he can follow him towards the front. Oh, Christensen up on the berm. He's headed for pit road. Tim Christensen took the 47 car out of shape up on the pit road, and he just kept it out of the way. Right now, John Batista working that bottom. Here comes Sorensen to cover the entry. That was Schaefer that got way out of shape right there. Good battle at the front right here. Now Batista shows him half a car. Sorensen, the 45, trying to work the top. Good momentum for him. He's going to have the lead headed into 3. Batista able to keep that car sucked right up against that berm, and he's going to be back even half a car that time at the line. Great battle for the lead, or 10 laps to go, this time out of turn number 4. Shea Paulo now working around the inside, took third away from Bueller. Shea Paulo could probably sit in the top of the points right now had he not missed a race. A couple of weeks ago, he won the season opener, had a great run the next week in the late model car. And I think he missed about the 4th or 5th race of the season. I know he missed last week. And that really hurt him in the points. He dropped way, way down. Had he not missed that race, I think he'd be up here battling that guy he's battling on the track for the lead in the points. So right now, Sorensen and Batista back and forth. Bueller in third. Paulo in 4th. And Robert Schaefer sitting in 5th. We'll go back to the leaders. They are once again side by side with 8 laps to go. Caution. Shannon Wood. Tim Christensen looks like he had a piece of this. She brought the 47 car back on the track. The 0-2 of Wood down to the corner. Oh, Benke got in the back of him. Gets him a little bit of roundy round. Here comes Chris. Oh, yeah, that's what happened there. That was just a light tap. You saw the damage to Wood's car. So short run to the end here, 7 laps to go. We'll wait for the lights to go off on that pace truck. Not this time. Maybe the next time by. Lights going to go off on the pace truck now. We're going to see inside 10 to go. Going to go single file for our restart. Sorensen, Batista, Bueller, Paulo, Schaefer, Davis, Rowley, Hessen, Kelly, Stewart, and Johnny Thomas. The green flag back in the air. 7 laps to go. We'll see if the single file restart hurts Batista. He goes straight to the bottom. Can he make up the ground? Coming out of turn 2. Still, car and a half. Almost 2 cars. This is where the 54 car has made up all of his ground. Right here in 3 and 4. Getting great launches off the bottom right there. He makes up about a car length. 6 to go that time. Sorensen, Batista, Bueller, Paulo putting pressure on Bueller. Just not able to get the nose down to the inside, move the 7 car up off the line. Batista able to work the bottom. Too much momentum for Sorensen. He is really running the cushion smoothly right now, keeping that 45 car right where it needs to be. Able to squirt away at the last few feet of the straightaways from Batista, who makes up ground on the inside, shorter way around. 4 to go that time by. Sorensen starting to stretch it out a little, now out to about 4 car lengths. Caution behind the field. Maybe the 23 car of Todd Hook. I'm not sure if he's in it or just part of it. Or maybe he just... Oh, yeah, right there. He and Justin Fuller getting together. Big damage to the 23 car. And then Fuller gets swatted by Austin when he come unhooked from the 23. Big damage to both of those cars. And I think those two might be finished for the evening. So a little calamity in the closing laps. At the end of the race, we'll try to get the top of 3 down here. Have a little chat with them. Hope everybody is enjoying the show. Guys, don't forget, like, shares, and follows over on the Facebook page. Subscribe at YouTube and Twitch. 4 nights a week, live racing right here. Sprint cars, modifieds, and late models. All right, the lights are off on the pace truck. Single file. Going to be 3 to go when the green drops. Sorensen, Batista, Bueller, Paulo, and Schaefer, the top 5. Batista going to try to time it up. Needs to be close. Doesn't have a lot of time. Oh, big jump. Caught Batista sleeping, started deep in the corner. That's going to be about 7-8 car lengths as Batista goes to the bottom. He is now going to battle to hang on to second against Bueller. Bueller has the nose on the inside. Ryan Bueller works his way up beside the 54 car. This is a battle for second. Barry Sorensen way in front of these guys. 2 to go. That time by side battle for second. Your points leader, the 7 car on the inside. 54 car of John Batista here up on the top side. Had a run down the backstretch. They're still even. Going into turns 3 and 4. We'll see if the 54 car can find a run. Hang on to second. Got muscled up off his line. Battling for the lead a few laps ago now. Trying to hang on to third. White flag in the air. Sorensen still in front. Bueller now secures second. Moves the car up the hill. Didn't close the door on Batista. Batista through the middle in 3 and 4. Sorensen off the bottom. He's going to pick up the win. Barry Sorensen wins it. Bueller second. Batista was third. Apollo and then Schaefer. Your top 5. Good run. Great battle at the end inside the top 3. We will get these guys up here. Chat with them. Barry Sorensen, Ryan Bueller, John Batista. Finishing it up in the top 3. Well, we'll see if we can find any of these guys on track. Maybe get a view of their cars. Yeah, we'll be able to use that right there. So, waiting for these guys to join us here. John Batista right there. Ryan Bueller. Waiting to see if I can find Mr. Sorensen somewhere in here. There he is. All right, let's get these guys going. John Batista is our 3rd place finisher. JB, you got a copy? Hello, John. Light is lighting, but you have no voice. Which under different circumstances
Sorry, I was muted.
which under different circumstances I would say is not a bad thing. However, tonight I need you to have one. Great run for you tonight, bud. 3rd place in here. You battled for the lead for just a little bit. That late restart looks like kind of the Achilles heel for you tonight.
Yeah, you know how inexperienced I am in these cars, so I will gladly take a 3rd place. I was honestly thinking before the race to ask for an EOL because I was not comfortable at all starting 9th. So 3rd place, even battled for a win there for quite a while. I think the bottom might have went away. I'm not sure. Don't know how the tracks work in these cars, but I really tried my damnedest.
Well, yeah, we were talking about you were about the only car that was going to the bottom, and you were making headway, got past a bunch of cars there in the first 12 or so laps, and it looks like things kind of evened out. You got up there for the lead, and I think the top side had just too much exit momentum. Otherwise, you might have been able to put yourself right out in front of the 46 car. When did you figure out that the bottom was going to work for you when the feature started, or more laps into it than that?
Well, I tried it in the warm-up and it felt okay, and I'm definitely terrible on the top here in the late model, so it's either going to work for me or not, but I was going to stay down there pretty much the whole time. And I tried the top at the very end and it didn't work out for me, so I went right back to the middle. If the bottom went away, I probably would have went straight to the back. I'm just terrible up there, and I probably could have changed my lineup a little bit towards the end of the race. Maybe exit a little bit higher. It might have worked, might not have worked. I have no idea. But Ryan made it work on that last restart. I think he was a little bit better than entry on me for sure.
Yeah, it looked like he got down in there, getting into the corner, got his nose inside, and just really kind of muscled you out of the way, gave you no choice but to move up. Still a fantastic run here tonight. Like you said, not a lot of experience in these cars, but you come home on the podium, man. Who do you got to thank for a great run? We'll let you celebrate.
Yeah, I just want to thank Nick for putting on this league. It's my second week here, and it's a lot of fun, great format, good administration. Yeah, I'll be here next week for the sprint cars and maybe some more late model races. These are actually pretty fun, at least this track is. So thanks to Nick, you as always for Dirt Racing Network, the SRL. Congrats to Nathan on his 7th place finish tonight. Also very inexperienced in this car. And yeah, everybody raced me really clean. That was a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night over for the Wednesday Warrior Series.
Yes, sir. See you tomorrow.
Your third place finisher, John Batista. Let's get up here and talk to. He is the points leader. And the points leader is sitting in second tonight there. Ryan Bueller, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, man, you got the points lead coming in. You're going to pad that a little bit more. You come home second tonight. Talk to us about this feature and that last 4 laps there, the good battle with the 54 car, John Batista.
Yeah, it was just kind of missed my mark in qualifying a little bit. So just all night is just try to get a car here, get a car there as opportunities came up. So the entire feature is just kind of hoping I get in the right spot on the restart, get one here. Then I think it's whoever is running second at the time just slipped up for one corner. That's all it took, and I was just there to take advantage of that one mistake.
Yeah, it looked like, this track changed quite a bit. High line was good early. The low line came in about 10 laps in. Best place to run those last, call it 10 laps, because I know on at that final restart, you went to the bottom and made that work like nobody else.
Yeah, I was struggling up top a little bit towards the middle, and I started running the bottom because I've seen a few other people running there, and then it just kind of took off. But the bottom's just take it easy, and the slower you go, the faster you are. And a lot of people just think if I put the foot down a little bit more, I can go a little faster. So just take it easy and let them make mistakes.
Well, you're going to come out with an even bigger lead. You had 26 going in. I'm not exactly sure where it's going to be next week when we come back for the sprint cars, but, man, you are starting to extend this thing out. A lot of weeks left. Any thoughts at all about just trying to get, a top 5 finish? You're going to go for the win every single night now.
I try my racing style, at least on here, is I'm trying to go as aggressive as I can without wrecking. As you can kind of see in the heat race, I can't remember Schaefer or someone else were swapping sliders pretty much the whole heat long. As long as they give me room, I'm fine with driving as hard as can be. But my main goal is to run clean.
All right, man. Well, who's on the car helping you out? We'll let you go celebrate another great run.
Yeah, first of all, I gotta thank the guys over at Team GSR for helping me out. Lucas Oil and Culver's of Plymouth, Wisconsin.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you next week, buddy.
Thank you.
Your second place finisher, Ryan Bueller, points leader in the overall series. We'll move on to tonight's winner, 45 machine of Barry Sorensen. Barry, you there?
I got you.
All right, man. Hang on one second. I am going to change your volume just a little. You were a little quiet right there. Well, man, you come in here and you battled hard. You pick up a win. Talk to us about this feature and putting the 45 car on the top step of the podium.
I qualified about 9th, somewhere around in there. Started 3rd in Heat 2 and made some moves through a slider and got the win. Heat 2, started outside pole in the feature. Ran the high side, kind of waited for it to come in a little bit better, and finally came in, and I just took off on the high side.
Had a little bit of a battle there towards the closing laps, about the last 12 or so laps with the 45 car. He's running the inside. Ever worried that the inside was going to be just a little bit quicker on the exits than you were getting your momentum down on the outside?
Yeah, he kind of scared me a little bit. I mean, I didn't really see him, and then kind of looked down the track, and he was there. It kind of scared me a little bit, and I knew if I just stuck to the high side, I could probably get some more momentum, build up, and pull him, but kind of ran a slider line a few corners to cut his momentum off, and went to the high side, got a bunch of momentum build up, and just took off.
You going to be back next week to run the sprint cars?
Oh yeah, definitely. Haven't got much chances to run this series this year, and it's a pretty fun series to run in. So yeah, you'll see me back.
All right, man. Who's on the car helping you get it done? And we're going to let you go celebrate a fantastic win tonight.
I gotta thank my mom and dad first. Help get out here. Folds Graphics getting this nice paint done for me. Sorensen Equipment and Nick putting this whole thing on, and you guys broadcasting.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats on the win. We look forward to seeing you next week, bud.
All right, thank you.
Your winner tonight, Barry Sorensen. Let's run through our finishing order real quick. Oops, wrong button. Got to do this one first. All right, Barry Sorensen wins at Ryan Bueller second. John Batista in third. Shea Paulo came home fourth. Robert Schaefer was fifth. Nathan Davis in sixth. Billy Rowley, the Rowdy one, comes up, finishes seventh tonight. Josh Hessen in eighth. Mike Kelly ninth. Jeff Stewart was 10th, 11th to Johnny Thomas. Nick Cohan in 12th, 13th to Trevor Hinker. Nick Shamborn 14th, Kyle Henshaw 15th, 16th Shannon Wood. Kyle Benke finishes 17th, 18th to Chase Austin, 19th Damian Laniger. Justin Fuller finishes 20th, 21st to Tim Christensen. Todd Hook in 22nd, Rick G. Preston 23rd, and Brandon Walter are rounding out the field. So, week 6 in the books, and Bueller is going to pad his lead a little. We'll look at what the points look like next week when we come back for the sprint cars. I will be here for you next weekend or next Tuesday night. The following Tuesday, the guys will be on their own as I will be out of the country on a little short vacation, and then we'll be back on September the 1st. So, appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Wednesday Night Warriors over with the Dirt Slingers modified cars. 8 p.m. Eastern, they will kick things off. Cover that. And then on Thursday, back again, Dirt Slingers, Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. That is their big money series. They paid out over $4,600 cash and prizes last season. Looking to do that again this season. Got a big field of cars. Defending champ going to return for that one. So see how the season kicks off for them. But that is going to do it for us here tonight at the Dirt Racing Network. Appreciate everybody being here, guys. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, any other night during the week. If you go over and subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, like, share, and follow on Facebook, you'll know every time we go live. But until then, keep it dirty, everybody.